Hey, ¿qué pasó, mi gente? And welcome back. For those that are new, my name is Luis Lopez. Today I got a few picks for you for the main slate on Sunday. Someone had asked me about strategy when it comes down to how I go about picking my props. For me, it's very straightforward when it comes down to the NFL. I look at the team that's favored. I look at the teams that are good defensively against running backs. I got a few of them. For example, the Browns, the Rams, the Lions, the Bucks. I always look for rushing yards from running backs, whatever the line that is, and I go ahead and take the under right at the beginning of the week. For example, Jordan Mason, the Browns ranked number one against his position, number one against rush yards allowed. Automatically, the line came out 75.5. I took it on the under. It's been bumped down all the way down to 64.5. I did a second slip just because they have that boost on Friday boost, whatever it's called, on Price Pick. And then the line was at 65.5. I took the under. Price Picks already bumped it down to 64.5. But you can still find that an underdog, 66.5, or DK pick 6 at 65.5. They keep bumping the line down. Why? Because he's going up against the Browns. For example, look, Montgomery, his line was 45.5 and the 12. Gives a liar game here. Josh Jacobs, 76.5, ends at 30. Henry ends at 23, 97. And Chase Brown, 67, ends at 43. This game is being played abroad. You don't know what to expect. But I do expect the Browns to keep Jordan Mason in place and in check throughout the entire game when it comes down to rushing yards. So Jordan Mason under 65.5 rushing yards. Now, when it comes down to the overs, let me bring you over to something I have an over on. Where is it at? Miami, Carolina. All right, so when it comes down to the overs, what I do is I look for games that have a close spread. This one has a... That's not it. Why is it giving me that one? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Here we go. This game right here. I look for close point spread, and I look for a decent game total. This one right here, the Dolphins against the Panther. This one has a 1.5 point spread and 44.5 game total. The Dolphins allow the 20th most receiving yards, and they allow the 26th most yards per reception, and they're dead last when it comes down to completion. So this game being a game that I'm targeting for DFS, I'm stacking this game as part of my single entry on FanDuel and DK. I automatically look for wide receivers and I look for the overs on them, depending on the lines. I found T. McMillan at 59.9 receiving yards. The line already has been bumped to 61 on Price Pick. FanDuel has it at 62. Pinnacle has it at 64.5. Pick 6, DK at 63.5. I found it at 59.5, but again, 61.5 receiving yards on McMillan is it's a good line. I think the Dolphins, although they're playing on the road, they should be leading this game. They'll try to control tempo in this game. So Bryce Young is going to have to throw a ton, and he's going to have to throw to his number one guy, which is McMillan. And I just walked through the stats. It's a pretty soft matchup when it comes down to McMillan and being able to go over his receiving yards at 61.5. Another over that I have for you, and this is such an easy play for me. Quentin Johnston. I got his line at 59.5 receiving yards and at 58.5. Look, Price Pick has it at 59.5 receiving yards. Pinnacle, FanDuel has it at 64.5 at even. And Underdog 64.5. DraftKings has it at 66.5. Pretty much even money. ESPN bet at 65.5, even money. This line at 59.5 over on Price Pick to me is a complete joke. Quentin Johnston. I mean, I was just about to call them San Diego Chargers. I watched the LA Chargers week in and week out. And this guy is officially the number one receiver. Not McConkey, not Keenan Allen. And he's been crushing it. Every single time he's been crushing it. Not 13 targets, 9 targets, 7 targets, 7 targets. Like, just his targets keep going up and up and up. And then players just like him, check this out. London, his line was 61.5, 110. Tucker's 27, 145. Myers, 62, 63. Thornton, I mean, you get the picture. This guy is the number one target for Justin Herbert. And what should keep this game close is this. Jaden Daniels is back. That should keep this game nice and close, which is going to give enough target to come towards Quentin Johnston's way. Plus, in regards to the Commanders and their defense, they allow the 27th most yards, and they allow the most yards per reception against the wide receiver position, against Quentin Johnston's position. And they rank 22nd against Quentin Johnston's position. He's a wide receiver, deep threat, plays on the outside. So yeah, Quentin Johnston over these nice line of 59.5 receiving yards. I think I had someone else for you. Jordan Mason, I gave you. Oh yeah, Jake Browning. This is a lean for me. I mean, this game is taking place on Sunday in the evening. You know what? I'll just wait to give you this pick for the Sunday night slate. I may do another video, and if not, I'll just post it. I just want the lines to come out so I could do a comparison for you on screen. I'm unable to because the lines are not officially out to do an entire comparison. I think I had someone else for you. Houston. Let me see. Tennessee. Tennessee. Yeah, this is guy. Receiving yards. Where is he? Here. Elick. This guy right here. Over 36.5 receiving yards. Well, the Cardinals should be dominating this game. They're favored by 8.5 points, which in turn, Cam Ward is going to have to throw a ton. And he's built a nice little rapport from this young man right here. Elick Ayamanor, I think Maynor, I think that's how you pronounce his name. And also, the big news is that Kevin Ridley is questionable. He did practice, but he's questionable, so he may be playing injured, and they may not be playing all the snaps. And I think this is where Elick should be able to shine and go over his 30. Well, this line is on that 36, is it? Yeah, that's what I thought. 32.5 receiving yards or 34.5 on Prize Picks. Let's see. It's a minus 130 to go on the over at 36.5. FanDuel is not offering, and nothing. Caesar's not offering any of that. Just because they're waiting on the full clearance on Calvin Ridley. He's questionable, but this young man, I'm going to play him as a dart play, just in case he gets into the end zone, as part of my DFS lineups. Did I have anything else for you here? No, that's it. That's all I have. Para mi gente en español, déjenme decirles rápidamente las selecciones que yo tengo. Déjame regresar a este juego que está aquí, los Vikings contra los Browns. En esta aquí, yo tengo por debajo de rushing yards a Jordan Mason por debajo de 65.5 contra una de las defensas mejores que existe en la NFL, los Cleveland Browns. Tengo también en este juego contra Miami, los Dolphins contra los Carolina Panthers. En esta me fui con Ted McMillan por encima de, a ver la línea, 61.5 yarda recibida. Y a ver, me fui también en este juego aquí, los Commanders contra los Chargers. Me fui con Quentin Johnston por encima de 59.5 receiving yards. Aunque ya lo han subido a 63, a 65, yo lo encontré a 59.5 y a 60.5, pero como quiera, a 64.5 yo creo que él puede tranquilamente llegar ahí. Como se dan cuenta, los pasados 4 juegos tranquilamente ha llegado ahí. Y jugadores igual que él, mire, todo esto por encima de su línea sin problema. No creo que tengo algo más. A ver, ¿se me pasó alguien por encima o no? Ah, sí, verdad. Aquí, rushing yards. A Justin Fields. Por encima de 50.5 yarda corrida por Justin Fields. Ok, sí, eso es todo lo que tengo. That's all I have, my friends. Nothing. Wish you the best of luck. God bless you and your family. Que Dios te bendiga. Y se me cuidan. Hasta la próxima. Chao.